everyone, and welcome back to Mossstone Kingdom, where apparently we have just received some fowl meat from our griffin. Okay. But welcome back. We are literally picking up where we left off last time because holy cow, I am so excited. We are about to finish off this quest. My head is still spinning. I cannot believe we have finally made it this far. We have got so much treasure. We have discovered so many things about working with the mage and working with the bard. I will forever love the relationship. It is one of my favorite friendships I have ever seen crafted in any of the adventures I have created between Zane and Rania Silverglee. And now we are going to wrap up with a couple really fun twists. First, we need to go ahead and call our griffin back to us. Oh, look, and there's like the Merchant Prince of Tridony. We could actually heal him. We might cast Mend on him in just a second, but I need to, like, our griffin needs to be summoned back. But I am tripping over my words with excitement because we are going to do a couple things before we finish this quest. We are going to allow Rania Silverglee to search for one last piece of treasure. She is going to use the map of the Watcher. This map has holy Watcher symbols drawn all over it. It's rumored that Jacob buried at least one of the gifts he received from the Watcher for a future in need. Perhaps this map leads to it. We are going to take this map and we are going to find the treasure left behind by the Watcher, possibly pushing Rania Silverglee into believing in the Watcher. Maybe she just thinks the Watcher is like some sort of powerful mage because she's best friends with a mage, but she may actually take up the Batarian faith as a result of all of this chaos. And once we finish that, we will wrap up the end of the quest so that we can move on and get to know some of the other wonderful heroes of Mossstone Kingdom. But I have been so in love and happy with these two. On the Wings of Treasure, Battle for the Beast, Saga of the Silver Bard. Those are things I actually want to write, like in my Sims 4 world, so that we have those books available all the time. I look forward to that immensely. But let's go ahead and do this. All right, we're going to send that parrot off to do some treasure hunting. I have to go ahead and pay attention to our mage now. We did not manage to put together the baby dragon skeleton, but maybe when we're working with some of the other heroes, they can gather like the pieces we need and we can drop them into his inventory to see what happens when we reconstruct a baby dragon skeleton in the future. All right, let's go ahead, pet griffin, feed griffin, send hunting. And then I wonder, you know what? He's friends with the spy, but he also can just go ahead and like, you know what? Everyone knows he's a mage. I'm going to go ahead and just let him meditate when he's done with that so he can get some energy back. And then Rania, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to have you fill in that hole because we're polite. And let's read the map. The map has a note on it saying that it's where the holiest ground in the area can be found. Well, the holiest ground in the area, is it literally holy or are we talking figuratively holy? Let's come over here. Somebody else like dug a hole over here, but let's go here and then we'll see. We'll gather inspiration. Maybe it's over here. I think that's where the holiest ground could be, but I could be completely wrong. We're going to find this, whatever it is, we're going to find this treasure and then we will go ahead. Let's go here and finish up the quest. I know I keep saying that, but I am just like determined not to give up, not to give in. We have to find this treasure. Gather inspiration for an hour. I'm so glad the pit beast is feeling better. Griselda is just such a lovely name for her too. All right, now that we're here, let's search for treasure. These landmarks appear to be on the map. I must be in the general area of the treasure. I should start walking around and looking at the map. Rania! Rania, once again, we are going to be on the hunt for the best treasure. This is fantastic. Zane is sound asleep, like he's meditating magically. Rania, let's find this treasure. I'm so glad it was this simple. Is it behind the monastery? Oh, where's she going? Where's she going? About, whereabouts is it? Over here? Over here? She found it! Okay, guys. We're digging up the holy treasure. I am so tickled. I am so happy we managed to complete at least one more of these treasure maps, and that I've learned if you take a bunch of cabbages, you can sell them for a ton at Gastrobay. You just need the map for it every time. Alright, what is the holy treasure? Let's find out. We're getting there. Oh, 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 I got stuck on top of the monastery. Alright. Dig! Dig! Dig, Rania! Treasure hunter Rania found the buried treasure. 1,986 simoles, 5 ancient powders, 4 tablet of the Watcher fragments, 3 shards of map tablet, 1 tooth of Jacob, 1 angel's hammer, and 1 mystical metal fragment. Oh my gosh. What even? So we have got Tablet of the Watcher multiple. What can I do with those? An ancient tablet with religious symbols. They're worth a ton. We have Tooth of Jacob, forged in the depths of Yakothi's cathedral district by the mightiest smiths. These swords are twice blessed by the eye of Jacob and wielded by the infamous justicers, who are tasked with hunting down the most dangerous of Jacob's enemies. What? That's amazing. It has attack 7, weight 5, quality normal, and we have Angel's Hammer, which sounds so cool. According to myth, the Watcher gave one of these divine hammers to Jacob and one to Peter, with instructions to forge a better life for their followers. Contrary to the Watcher's desires, the hammers were instead used by the Jacobians and Patarians to forge weapons of war to fight each other. Enraged, the Watcher broke the hammers and scattered the pieces across the land. Power 10. Oh my gosh. And a mystical metal fragment. A lot of stuff, I think, to give to the Blacksmith. Oh my goodness. This is great. I guess you can't really do anything with the tablets of the Watcher other than sell them for 1,100. And we'll say she translates some of the stories. Because, yeah, I don't think you can do, like, anything with those. Look at this! So much wonderful treasure. Oh, and I think we got a fragment of something, it said. Did we get the dragon treasure? No. All right. Oh my gosh. I am so happy. And we have even more ancient powder. This is fantastic. And our wonderful parrot has come home. And she brought an old map piece. She knows what her mom loves. The Assemble the Silver Eye map piece. Oh, Amaranth. I cannot wait to be able to work with you in the future. But alright, and we're going to go ahead and have Rania go home after that. Magnus Zane is about to wake up. I am so happy. We need to have Rania drop that stuff off to the blacksmith before we finish this quest. We managed to get an eel. Interesting. Let's go ahead and send Griffin hunting. And then, is there anything I can do here? Well, we have to, like, make a decision and talk to the queen very soon. But I'm going to actually send him back home and maybe have him craft some items. You know what I haven't had him do? Let's have him go over to the blacksmith's place, because I think he can possibly just maybe, like, forge. I need a hammer in order to work with metal. I think he can forge a new, like, there we go. In fact, we'll give these to him, and he can give them to his brother-in-law, the Tooth of Jacob. Man, I'm going to go ahead and give that to Zane to give to the blacksmith, because it sounds just really... We'll sell some of this stuff. The plate mail, the steel plate mail. Let's sell this. Yeah, it's not worth very much. There we go. I kind of want to keep the gemstones and, like, put some of the gemstones in Rinia's room. But, oh, and look, there's little Smith Renarin. That's actually Magnus Zane's nephew. And his sister and her husband are asleep upstairs. Oh, it's been so long since I've worked with the Smiths. But we have a hammer now. If we equipped it, can I forge something? A staff of the Watcher? A bit? What? I can forge some staffs? Nice. Oh, and the long sword? I can make a fiery long sword. Oh my gosh. And a fiery cutlass. And a fiery greatsword. I probably don't want to actually forge those things, but can I get up? Okay, there's the blacksmith. Let's test this with a tench. Okay, I can drop stuff in his inventory. We're going to take this risk then. I'm going to, let's see, can I unequip? Can I, okay, I need to equip his staff. We can get rid of the walking stick. He's got a much better staff now. And I'm going to... Oh no, can I not unequip this angel's hammer? I need to unequip it. I have to buy a hammer so I can unequip the hammer. Curses! What have I done? Oh, what have I done? Like, yeah, I can't unequip the hammer. Well, maybe that'll pass with time. Okay, Blacksmith Kierspin gets that, and the Tooth of Jacob will go to him too. We'll say we like purified it or something. And then Zane, you go ahead and go home for now then. And I'll have to... Can I please unequip this hammer? I can't believe that. I have to buy a hammer so I can unequip the darn thing. So that hopefully I can give it to his brother-in-law. Potion of Precision, Wizard's Core Staff. That would be interesting to make. Mystic Grog. Can I make a luck potion yet? I would love to just have some like luck potions. Falcon Souls, Drunk Me Not, Energy Potion. Let's just make a core staff. They sell for a lot. Alright, Renia's doing well. So she's done with all of her tasks and all of her things. Zane, I just need to... I really wanted to give his brother-in-law that hammer. I think that's really important to be able to give him that hammer, but I don't think I can. Phooey. And we successfully made a wizard's core staff. Alright, well, let's figure out what the next step needs to be. We're falling behind again, and I promised myself I wouldn't drag my feet too much this time. So, what should Magnus Zane say about the Griselda's diet? And he does care about the magical beasts of the world, after all. He is very sensitive to their needs. Perhaps we could remove the offending metal from the victims before pitting them, or perhaps showing mercy would be just as rewarding. Now, I do believe he would have, at one point in time, opted for mercy. But I think that that time is long past after he got beat up by all of those thugs and was grievously hurt, but he took that damage like it was a few days ago. It was probably like maybe a week and a half ago, when he took that damage from the thugs who were beating up that defenseless mother. I feel like he took those hits for her and realized they would have done that to her. They would have hurt her if he didn't step in, and they have a broken piece of their soul that needs cleansed. So into the pit they go once we get the metal off of them. I suppose we could do that, but you know how thick my guards are. You'll have to make sure they are trained on the spot to spot and remove any metal objects from those rascals. Now let's get rid of Jax here. He can be the first test of our new little system. Oh my gosh. So now we need to go to town square. Perhaps someone will know of a good method to search Sims with hidden items. And we can possibly go talk to the spy. That would be kind of fitting. But let's go ahead and eat before we do that. And Zane, I'm going to sell the wizard's core staff for a lot of money. Holy cow. Yes. And I'm actually going to upgrade his kitchen before we head out, because that is something I've been meaning to do for a while. He has a really nice, let's see, the Pyrotrash Promotion. Let's see, there's like a magic fireplace and a Jacobian fireplace we could get, but he actually has the nicest normal fireplace other than the fieldstone. What I wanted was like a stone oven somewhere so that we could start making some breads. I thought that sounded really delicious. I actually am willing to like move this out of the way, put this down. We'll like put the oven there. Yeah, I'm not in love with whatever that is. And oh, this was a little rug. We'll go ahead and sell that. And let's replace the table with something fancier, because you know, he's slowly fancifying his entire house. Oh gosh, look at how cool. Regal Imposter. How much money do we have? We almost have enough. I could do that without even blinking. Oh, look at this engraved table. This is perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay, we need this engraved table. It is too cool to pass up. And I wonder if we can just like stack a bunch of treasure in front of it. This is so cool. We should put some gemstones on it, because we have had so many gemstones we've discovered from treasure hunting lately. Alright, and these Mysterium chairs might be fun to put down. What else do we have? But what kind of comfort do they have? 1 comfort from those things. We could have 2 comfort from these. What's the highest comfort? 3 from the Lionheart dining set. Now that does look like something he would expect to have in his house at this point. Like, he would not spare an expense, to be honest. And they have been quite, like, lucrative in their discoveries. I kind of feel like he would have these from who knows where. Well, do I like that table with those? I really like the color that he just had. Okay, we might have these. These would be... Oh no, we can't afford 2 of them. Maybe a different table? Because a really, really soft chair would be nice to sit their rumps in. Let's see. There's a all marble table. Let's see. I really like this one though. It just seems to fit the theme of their home. Well, his home. You know what? Let's sell that. We'll come back to really, really, really fancy chairs in the future. I kind of feel like this one, if we can get it to be, whoops, come back here. If we can get it to be blue, what's the first like blue shade that shows up? Well, white wouldn't be so bad either. That kind of seems fitting. All right, we'll put a couple of those down. But I just really wanted to fancify his place, and this definitely helps. Ta-da! And maybe I should put down some more of the toadstools. Yes, the semi-toxic toadstools. Let them grow. Let them grow wherever they want. It's very important because, you know, there we go, there we go. Nice. And then where are those decorative gemstones? Let's see. Alchemy. Ooh, that's really cool looking. Decorative gemstones, decorative gemstones. Ew, no. Okay, here's the rough gemstone collection. We're gonna go ahead and set it there, and this totally looks like a pair of treasure hunting magic users are living here. I love this. Can I replace his, like, hygiene-y thingy with something better? Or maybe, like, put a nice rug down in here. His sister is always making him new rugs. That's one of the ways that she crafts her magic abilities and powers. So that she can try to protect her family better, is she makes really powerful magic rugs. Do I like that? I like it better than nothing, that's for sure. Can we make it blue? I kind of like that. Alright, let's go ahead and make this silver. But his sister works in golds usually. But I'm sure she could make it a little bit different. Do I like that? I actually don't. I actually don't like it. Okay, out you go. We'll just save money for a new rug. But alright, that's exciting. I am really happy with this. Let's go ahead. We'll make some food and then we will wrap this up. Let's have an eel. This is fantastic, but how am I going to find someone to train the guards to search the victims? Well, we'll find out after we go ahead and we get some food. Let's, whoops. Oh, yay, we got a sausage from Griffin. Thank you, Griffin. Off hunting you go. And then after we eat the eel soup, we're headed into the market square. Alright, and Rania Silverglee is still napping. She is ridiculously wealthy and going to upgrade the inn at some point in the future. But maybe she needs to learn how to manage that wealth first. And let's finish up with Zane. Alright, Zane. Onwards we go. Say, that gentleman over there looks like he knows a thing or two about how to relieve someone of their valuables. Well, he sure does. That shady Jeremiah, he does live up to that name. We need a good relationship with him. I don't think I have the potion that I need. Oh, let's use the allure. Yes, let's use the elixir of allure and let's see what happens. I haven't used that yet, and I think that Zane feels that he would like to have... Alright, is this gonna be lucky? Oh, a dead rat! Thank you, Griffin. Alright, there you go. You can go ahead and eat said dead rat. We'll go ahead and sell it really quickly. Oh my, you can cook it. I'm good, thank you. But he would have that elixir he used on the queen to raise relationship. But since we don't, let's go ahead and drink the potion, or the elixir of allure, which I have never used. And then let's come and chat with friendly Jeremiah. So, did that just make us alluring? A bit of magic sparkle makes everything look shiny and new, even you. And then I wonder if we should go ahead and like praise his looks, extol his virtues. come off as super flirty so we can ask him, how do you relieve someone of their valuables? Ask about his searching techniques. That does sound like a flirty thing to say, doesn't it? Alright, there we go. Is it working? Maybe? Let's go ahead, maybe ask after his health. Like, how do you do it? Maybe discuss fine things. We'll try wooing him a little bit. Discuss fine things. There we go. Oh, Shady Jeremiah. Tell us your searching techniques. Come along. I need that information. Yes, we've got it. All right. Do tell. What are your searching techniques, sir? All right. What? No, I've never even looked at her before. I'm leaving now. Bye. What? Who? What her? Oh, somehow I feel like we have just been, like, rejected. This is so, like, what will we do? I feel a little desolate. What an odd thing to say. Hang on, I think that man stole my purse. Now I'm positive he's the one I need. But how do I prove to them I mean business? Shady Jeremiah, how could you? Let's go ahead and maybe extol virtues to be like, I see what you did there. And then, oh! So now we should get the shady character's attention by being a man motivated by money, or a swift magical kick in the pants should do the trick. Let's go ahead and use money, because that seems like the option that Zane would go for first, because he is a good sim and he is very, like, full of hubris, so he thinks he's better than others, and he has a ton of money, so I think he'd use money first here. So let's see. Offer him money. Offer money assistance. My. I think we are coming off as very alluring. What do you think, Shady Jeremiah? A little bit of money? Alright, sure, I'll practice with you. Oh my. We're going to practice some searching techniques, huh? I can't help it. I'm going to extol his virtues a little bit more. And maybe, like, woo a little bit. So we'll throw him off guard. He won't know what's going on. Alright, meanwhile, Renia is still sleeping. Jeremiah thinks that Zane is being flirty. Yes, he is. But that's just to throw you off guard. Well, maybe a little more than that. So that you won't think twice about practicing those searching techniques. Oh wow, that was easy. I even got my purse back. Now to show Lady Briarrose the Illustrious's guards how to do this. My! Alright, well, goodbye, Shady Jeremiah. Let's go ahead and bestow favor. Just to say goodbye. Perhaps Zane was a little bit, like, caught up on the flirty side of things. And then we need to actually, like, scatter to the winds and chat and discuss state of the kingdom. We need to talk to all of the different guards. So this may actually take me a little bit longer than I thought. I think we do still need to, like, wrap this up with another day of questing. Where the heck are you going? Man, I'm gonna have to figure out what he is up to. And Amaranthine returned with some gold. Huzzah! Hang on, we've got to send Amaranthine back out. Oh, we're starving. Oh my. Alright, so let's send Amaranthine back out. But actually, I thought we just had to do like 2 more things and then we would be done with the quest. But the quest is once more convincing me. Oh wow, we have to talk to all of these guards. Are you sure? There's so many of them. Oh my goodness. This may take a hot minute, guys. I'm not sure about how this will end. And we got an ancient bone. Oh, if only, if only. We're so close to that dragon skeleton and yet so far away. It'll give us something to look forward to for the future. But alright, I think we're gonna have to stop here because I have more to do than I anticipated. But we will continue to do a little bit of on-the-side treasure hunting with Rania, who has become quite wealthy and will definitely spruce up the inn a little bit more. And then we will allow Zane to query all of the guards. What on earth? Practice searching technique with a guard? That's Scallywag Jack. Huh. And we'll have to practice some searching techniques. with some of the scallywags and the guards with Zane next time. Probably wrap up the quest and see what the future of Mossstone Kingdom has to hold. So thank you all so much for joining me. Do please leave a like, perhaps as a little flirty wink to Shady Jeremiah. And if you have not yet done so, do please consider joining us and subscribing to become a citizen of Mossstone Kingdom and enjoy all of its wonderful adventures. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.